We've got new additions to the cast of Sons of Anarchy here to report today. The Suns named James Jones as their general manager in a role in which he oversees all of basketball operations. Former Pistons GM Jeff Bower will report to him as the senior VP of basketball operations, and the assistant GM will be Trevor Bukstein. Jones and Bukstein worked this past season together as interim GMs. So Amin, as your adopted hometown is Phoenix, are the Suns making the right moves in their front office?
So we just talked about dysfunction. This thing from top to bottom is a blueprint of dysfunction. First of all, as I understand it, James Jones has the final say.
Yes.
Jeff Bower does not report to him. He reports to Robert Sarver. So already you've got a situation where you got someone...
Different lines.
You're the boss,
right.
but he doesn't report to you. Number two, the search was conducted by Lon Babby, who was the former president of basketball operations for the Suns. The last time he conducted a search, he called a guy a basketball genius who did not even know the names of players on his own roster, right? This is facts, right? Then, hold on, watch this. You know who was instrumental in the interview process, was sitting in on all of these interviews with all the candidates?
These particular candidates?
Yes.
Yeah.
Larry Fitzgerald.
The football player.
The football player. And you might say, well, hold on. I mean, don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. Larry Fitzgerald also, I'm told, went on some scouting trips with the Suns.
Scouting for what?
They went and saw John Morant late in the year, and Larry Fitzgerald was there too as a talent.
That's adorable.
Well, did Larry
like John Morant?
He's good.
I mean, he is good.
He might be able to. Okay, let me give you one positive, though, in contrast to the Lakers. So the Lakers hired Magic Johnson with no experience, and then they went out and got Rob Pelinka with no experience.
Right.
The Suns at least said, we're going to give James Jones the job, and now we're going to go out and get one of the most experienced executives in the league to work with him in Jeff Bower. That's a major positive. Obviously, I worked with Jeff for 4 years. He's smart. He's done a good job in both places he's been. He's got great experience. He's well-liked in the league, and he's a total team player. Jeff will just try to help James Jones. He's not going to be backstabbing him or anything else.
That's what the Lakers
He will
needed.
be a supportive guy. They think in James Jones they've got a good young executive. If that's the case, Jeff Bower's a guy who will help him.
Don't you let him go find his
VP of basketball.
His Yoda?
Would I? Absolutely right. Yes.
But
no, I'm with you.
But we don't know if James Jones, not saying he was a part of the search, but if you have to be able to work together.
Right.
That's the thing. If James Jones feels like I can work with this guy, this person can mentor me to help me do my job. Yeah. Right. Then I think it's great because you have a veteran there that can help James Jones.
It's no different than a young coach in the NBA who has a veteran lead assistant, right?
Yes. That's what.
But his point is that the coach would hire
I go get my veteran leader. Like Steve Kerr.
That doesn't always happen, though.
But I'm just saying, Steve Kerr went and got Alvin Gentry.
Yes,
they didn't say, hey, you got to get Alvin
Brendan
Gentry.
Malone when I got the job.
But we can't complain because then we wouldn't have Sons of Anarchy anymore.
That's right.
That is an excellent.
They just got renewed for 3 more seasons.
But I don't care. I don't care who hired Jeff Bower. It was a great hire. And James Jones, yes, if he's in charge, should be able to pick his own people. But he doesn't have to worry. Jeff Bower's not a guy who's going to be going on his own. Yeah. Jeff Bower's not a guy looking to promote himself. Jeff Bower wants what's best for the Phoenix Suns, and he'll try to help James Jones. So I'm saying it will work out regardless here if it was done wrong because they got the right guy.
If you have different people who answered, the only person they answered to is the owner. Right. Guess who's going to be the real decision maker?
But it doesn't mean that they can't. It doesn't mean they can't collaborate. It doesn't mean just because both are reporting doesn't mean that they can't collaborate. I don't agree with that.